welcome back to another video, well, probably video. Welcome to another video of mine. Recently, I've had the worst nightmare I've ever had in a long time. It happened tonight, actually. And damn. For context, I really like Total Drama, FNAF, and I'm also into kind of horror stuff. But damn, even I can't handle horror sometimes. Don't mind all the background noise and stuff. I'll just do things for this. So yeah, the dream I had, it was based on like the place I was in was based on like my school playground. And all the Total Drama contestants from specifically season 1, Total Drama Island, was standing like in the playground along with Chef. I don't think Chris was there. And they were going to compete in challenges in the horrifying woods. That was based on just the woods in my school playground. It was like a forest there, and this time it's scary. So yeah, their first challenge was to I think it was to find something. I think it might have been like some creature or like a special rock, something like that. And the only creepy part about that was, they were going through a very dark forest, and there was a little doll there. And, I can, of course, see what was happening there. And that freaked me out. Because I'm really afraid of Chucky. And I really thought the doll kind of looked like him. Even when I zoomed out, you can see, a little white spot where the doll is. It's really hard to describe your dreams when they're so weird like this. After they've done that, they go back to the forest. And they go into this shack that's there. And this is technically where, I am. Me. My job, they were supposed to put on a spring lock suit and get, put into, a carnival ride. And then we were gonna, zoom out of there and, land in the playground. And then they can take off the suit, And I went. Oh yeah, for some reason. Oh wait, no, that wasn't him. It's kind of hard remembering, but yeah. And everything went normal until I got to Duncan. I was supposed to put his suit on and stuff. I was looking from the corner as if I was kind of hiding from him. And then I actually got kind of a choice of what I wanted to do. On the wall, there was black writings. My first option was to provoke him, and my second option was to leave him be. That sounds like horror stuff. I chose to provoke him. I didn't actually say anything there. He just started kicking at me. And for some reason, apparently I thought that as a death threat. But yeah, I put the rest of his suit on and he got jolted out of there after a bit. Then I was also supposed to put the suit on, and then I was also supposed to, whoosh, go out of there, because, my work was done. And, I put it on, my vision turned black, and when I came back, I saw myself crushed. There's blood everywhere, my head was, decapitated from my body, and I had been, crushed. So, obviously that didn't go well. Yeah. Anyway, so this isn't a very long video right now, so I'm gonna talk about my other 2 worst dream experiences. I've had 3 nightmares. Well, 3, main nightmares where no. I freaked after I woke up from this. I think the very first nightmare I had one of these, the very first out of the 3, was oh yeah, that it was like a Chucky dream. It took place like in my town, but more of like kind of abandoned. Like a little stuff was like replaced and stuff with other stuff. And I had been like kind of kidnapped by like Chucky and this like whole like family tree of just like dolls, like very creepy dolls that were living, of course. We were in my town's like it was like a firefighter station, where firefighters take their stuff and then they go into their cars and there, and this one gonna have multiple endings because I have a dream multiple times where I did different stuff. It has two endings. The first one was like after all that, I snuck out at night into like this forest on like my way home. Like I was going to my home in this town. It wasn't actually that way, which is revealed by a later ending, but like I was going towards where my house, like in the real life, is. But while I was going through the forest, Chucky found me. He was like behind me. It was this really creepy scene where like I was like walking, like sneaking through like this, just, and then behind me it was just like a silhouette of Chucky and just holding it, and that's where the dream cut out. So I can only assume that I died. So it's like the bad ending. The other ending, spoilers. This stream has no happy endings. In the other dream, I got a hold of a phone. It all started when I was like, would you be upset if I left? And then he would be like, of course, but I wouldn't prevent you from leaving. And then I was like, like that was my first red flag in all this. Because he was like, I would never let you leave. I was like, gotcha. And then I got a hold of a phone. I think it might have been Chucky's phone somehow. But I got a hold of a phone. And I called my friends who... Well, one of them are actually my real life friend. But the other one, he was actually kind of a guy I hate at my school. He was like extremely annoying. And I called them. Apparently, they're both my friends of this universe, I guess. And they came to like the fire station. I managed to like get my way out. It was the middle of the day actually, so I'm surprised I got out. And they like took me to a bus that would take me home. It was not very far from the station at all. But yeah, when I got home, I was like, hi mom, I'm home. For some reason she didn't just rush immediately and just like start hugging me or whatever. But you'll get why later. And I saw a silhouette of mom like standing in the kitchen, like making food with a knife. And then when I walked in, Chucky, he like walked out of there, and he like walked out of the kitchen as like the silhouette disappeared, and he said, "You didn't think you would be able to leave me, did you?" And then I was like, "Fuck." And then this car pulled up, and all of the same dolls just came into my house. And that's it. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Anyway, the second bad dream I ever had was about Pennywise. You know, it, the dancing clown, whatever you want to call him. Basically, it all started, like I was sitting on a rock in like the middle of like some town. Like there were streetlights, but I couldn't see anyone anywhere. I had my phone on me, so I checked it. I went on to YouTube because I kind of wanted to cheer myself up a bit from whatever the hell this was, and it was all just Pennywise clips. One specific Pennywise clip. that wasn't like, it's not actually from a movie. It was actually very weird. It's like a guy in like a dark gray room, like tied to a chair, and then it goes to the spider version of like it. He like emerged from shadows like ah, and then the guy turns to a different corner, and then he comes again just ah. There's two of them. There's also a parody of it, which is like animated with a one like Pennywise licking thing, like when he licks off a glass. It was very goofy. Anyway, so yeah, I left the YouTube platform after I watched like all of them because I just wanted to see if there was anything else. And just that one clip, but there wasn't. Then I went into messages with all my family members. My mom, I somehow had connection to, like, I saw who they were texting. Like, they weren't texting me, they were texting someone else. But I could, for some reason, see that they were texting someone else instead of me. I went in on my mom's messages, and it was just her talking about work. Like, she wanted more time off from work to, like, be with her family and stuff. And then I went into my dad's. I think my dad's was also just about work. Like, same thing. I think he might have wanted... Yeah, actually, I think he wanted to, like, get a raise, actually. So, yeah, that wasn't important. Then I went to Gunnar. Or, like, my brother. Gunnar, whatever. And he was basically messaging me about something that happened the other night. Like, we were in a fight, apparently. And, yeah. Then I went into my sister's messages. These were also to me. This one was to me, though. She told me that, like, he found us. You have to leave. I'm a dead guy. I'm a dead woman. You gotta leave. Bye. And I had to piece together that, like, what, like, happened before here. Like, I was in a fight with my brother. I probably got mad. Went outside. And it wasn't shown to me, like, what happened before this. It was like a, flashback. So I was in a fight with my brother. I went outside a bit, and of course I saw Pennywise in a sewer grate. I talked to him for some reason, and then I went home, and he followed me, found me, yada yada. I left, and I sat down on that rock. Then I came back to my present time, and I have a jump scare. Oh! And that's where the dream ended. So yeah, those are all my bad dreams. Some were scarier than the others, and some was pretty alright. Very goofy though. I do also have a lot of just weird dreams instead of just nightmares. But I can tell you about those in another video. So yeah, that's all for now. Bye. Oh yeah, subscribe.